This is possibly the most aesthetic Tesco in London. But before the bags for life, there were vacuum cleaner bags. This is the former British headquarters of the Hoover company. This is one thing near South Greenford. So at the back we've got the supermarket with its amazing Art Deco facade, but round the front on the main road an even more impressive building, ultimately dedicated to drawing up dust. But how do you draw up a building?
With pen and paper usually. Hi, I'm Stevo from StevoSketches and I draw architecture illustrations of some of our favourite buildings.
Okay, so you're going to do a quick 10-minute sketch of the building and I'm going to talk about its history. Do you fancy anything from the shop?
Club sandwich meal deal would be nice.
We'll see if the budget stretches to that. So Hoover opened this factory in the 1930s at a time when they were so dominant that Hoover became a verb meaning to vacuum, in the same way that Google means to search or every means, oh god, you couldn't have found another courier. The design has Egyptian-inspired elements because in those days we loved going all Lara Croft on tombs. It was just the fashion. During the Second World War, the factory was camouflaged to avoid getting bombed and started producing aircraft parts. After closing in the 80s, a small independent grocer called Tesco decided they'd open a supermarket here and restore the main building. You gotta max out your meal deal. Come on. Then a few years back, it was all redeveloped into flats. Fun fact, if you stand still in London for long enough, you too will be turned into flats. Go on then, have your club sandwich.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Thank you very much. So that was the sketch, and now it's time for the technical drawing.
And how long will that take?
About a week.
I don't know if I can wait that long. How about we do it now? Oh my god, that was so quick.
Check me out for more of my architectural illustrations on Instagram. I'm at StevoSketches.
South Greenford is a weird one. This is the third least used station in London and it only gets about 100 passengers a day. That's probably because it's only served by the Greenford shuttle, which just shuffles back and forth between Greenford and West Ealing all day. As such, this is about as bare bones as it could possibly be. Two abnormally short platforms, a standard issue shelter on each, and then some long ramps down to the delights of the A40. When I visited on a frosty morning, I had to be careful not to slip on the untreated path. And what must be one of the most lopsided ratios between size of station sign and the station significance. I assume you assume I'm going to give this an E tier, but I'm not for two reasons. One, there's worse stations out there, and two, the bizarreness of South Greenford is enough to elevate it to a lofty D tier.